Hello and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the AAC, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense will get the first swing of the game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Off to the races to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top covering 79 yards. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Seminoles offense will take the field for the first time. First down for this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right front.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. He's right on target. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Noles with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The Owls headed quickly to the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Tempo and overdrive. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws.
Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They go to the draw. Nowhere to move. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Getting some heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy.
The ball pops out. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown Seminoles! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Warner. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass on second down. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The give to the lone running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Now rolling to the left. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Hard running there. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of...
And he's running in the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Florida Atlantic races to the line. This is a designed run. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Hands it off. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rides to the back. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the ball.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. He's looking to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Underwood. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, he'll let it fly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now after the misfire, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. They want to throw it. Pressure coming.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Right down the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Got his man all by himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Handoff to the single running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pop the draw. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Seminoles are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They're bringing heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David, right now on that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not always with sacks, and sometimes it's with pressures, but when you get the sacks and now you get them behind the sticks and put them in more predictable situations, that is exactly what you want from your defense.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The give to the back. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Using his legs, it's Underwood. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. They'll give it to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, no!
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They're trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D quarterback.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try the run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 45, on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Noles are marching down the field. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Fires to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Looking for room, it's Underwood. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown Seminoles! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes up.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll go to the ground. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this.
He's loose. Touchdown, Florida State. And the pummeling has started. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.